I am back again with another episode and I'm still here at... And today we are joined by... Tumahimik na sila, okay. Pero mamaya may makikinig kayo ng mga tawol ng aso and hayaan na lang natin sila, hindi natin sila mapipigilan kasi aso yun ng kapitbahay namin. Alam nyo ba, naiiyak ako kaninang umaga. Ang lumalabas halos is yung mga... Yung incident sa Jeju Air na 179 passengers yung namatay, ganon. Then, ang dami kong nakikita na ganon. Tapos, naluluha na ako kanina kasi doon ko rin na-realize na oo nga, alam mo yun, ang bilis lang pala talaga ng panahon. And you'll never know when ka mamamatay. Yun, doon ko na-realize na life is too short to, hate other people and everything like that. Pero, enough with that. In another episode na lang yung ganon. So yun, have you ever experienced the feeling na kung wari may kinita kang friend, like may minute ka na friend mo from high school or from college na matagal mong hindi nakita. Habang magkasama kayo ng matagal, you feel like hindi na kayo same ng energy and yung mga likes mo hindi na same sa likes niya and you have almost nothing in common na lang talaga na, oh, she's like a stranger na. You're like apart na from each other even though you're close physically. Yung mga bagay na kung wari doesn't work for you anymore is still working for that kind of person. Example nito is kung wari ugali nyo nung high school or nung college is to talk about other people or talk about other people's lives. And throughout the years na hindi mo nakasama yung friend na yon, you grew, you matured, you have met a lot of people na iniba yung perspective mo in life, iniba yung mindset mo in life to not talk about other people, to mind your own business, and suddenly bumalik ka sa isang place na yun or bumalik ka sa taong yon and you realized habang sa pagtagal nung pag-uusap nyo, pagsasama nyo sa cafe or wherever you went, na-realize mo na the way he used to be or she used to be in high school or in college, ganun pa rin siya. Mapapansin mo na, oh, wait, this is not working for me anymore. Ewan ko if na-experience nyo na yung mga ganong bagay, pero I am sure na meron kahit isa sa inyo na naka-experience na ng gantong bagay. Kasi ang daming beses ko na na-experience to. Minsan kasi, ngayon na college na ako and almost graduating, meron akong mga friends from high school na mini-meet ko or minsan alam mo yun, yung parang from Manila to province na parang pahinga mo na lang yung pag-uwi mo sa province. So, ayaw mo nang maglalabas since pagod na pagod ka na sa Manila life, sa city life. Then, pag-uwi mo ng province, you just want to rest. You just want to be in your house, in your room, and in your bed. Then, pag may nag-aaya sa'yo, or someone's inviting you to eat or to go to a cafe, minsan tinatamad ka na lang din talaga na, gusto ko na lang magpahinga, please. Yung mga ganong bagay minsan, sinasatabi ko siya, then iniisip ko na, minsan lang to, and pag nasa labas na ako, hindi ko na ma-feel to and may enjoy ko na yung moment. And it's fine, it happens na paglabas ko, pagkaligo ko, okay na yung feeling ko. Na hindi na ako tinatamad and hindi na ako pagod, something like that. But pag nakasama ko na yung person na yun, and matagal na kami nag-uusap sa cafe or habang kumakain, dun mo marirealize na, oh, she's still the same, he is still the same. Or iba na yung interest niya, iba na yung beliefs, iba na yung principles niya in life. Dun mo talaga mapapansin na, oh, it's not really working for me anymore. Another thing na iniisip ko kapag ka tinatamad ako if someone's inviting me to go there, to go here, or to eat somewhere, iniisip ko na baka napapagod ako kasi feel ko na hindi na kami gaya nung dati pag nagsama kami. But let's try. Let's go. Baka hunch ko lang siya. Baka iniisip ko lang siya. Maybe it's just in my mind na parang hindi na kami mag-click. Let's just try. Let's see. Pag nasa moment na ako na gano'n, I really see na something is different na. Things aren't working anymore. Doon ko masasabi na this is the last time that I will be going out with this person to eat or to go somewhere because I feel like hindi na kami magkiklik with anything na pupuntahan namin or anything na pag-uusapan namin. It's not like cutting off that person to the point na wala na kayong like pag-uusapan or hindi na kayo magkikita ever, hindi mo na siya papansinin ever. It's more of like hindi ka na masyadong magpaparamdam or hindi ka na din masyadong makikipag-usap because you know na you're not in the same page anymore. You just don't click, just like when you were in high school. And it's happened to me a lot of times na parang meron ako kinitang friend or meron nag-aaya sa akin na friend na kumain or punta dito or sometimes other people or other friends from high school na pupunta dito and sinasabi ko na na, wag muna ngayon. Like, pass muna ngayon, tinatamad ako. Ayoko muna. Ang dami kong ginagawa. Even though it's true na marami akong ginagawa, may part din sa akin talaga na ayoko talaga makipagkita. I'm so sorry. Ayoko talaga makipagkita. Gusto ko na lang magstay sa kwarto ko, humiga, and play with my dogs rather than spending energy. Alam mo yun, napagod ka na throughout the years. I'm the type of person kasi no high school na sobrang daldal, sobrang ingay. Ang dami kong friends from, lagi akong pupunta sa iba't ibang classroom pag vacant or pag walang teacher. Pupunta ako sa ibang classroom or lalabas ako. Yan, makikipagchikahan siya. Up until senior high school or at least second year or third year college. Ganun ako. Alam mo yun, napagod na din ako na ganun. Nagiging ganun yung daily routine ko sa buong high school and college life ko or sa buong academic life ko. Pag mag-isa ako, na-realize ko na medyo napapagod na nga ako. I think it's too much na for me. Kasi since high school, I am the kind of person na very extroverted. I don't excel academically. I'm just passing. I'm an average person. But when it comes to meeting new people, connections, like girl, even from other schools, may mga kakilala, may mga friends ako from other schools. Not quite. And ayun, I excel in extracurricular activities such as yung pag-join ng mga competitions, cheer dance, Dance Revolution, World of Dance. Yun yung mga event lang sa school namin at sinasalihan ko lagi. Siguro throughout the years nga, napagod na din ako sa pag-join, sa pakikisalamuha sa tao. And I just want to be with myself na lang this remaining moments or remaining years na college ako. I like being my own company. One of the reasons din talaga siguro na ginagawa ko siya is to reserve my energy. Siguro napagod na ako na, bigay ako ng bigay ng energy. Ang dami kong realizations na, wala akong tinitira para sa sarili ko. And siguro, doon din nag-start yon na I need to keep my energy to myself. It's just that, minsan meron type of friends tayo na, yung alam yun, mag-exert ka talaga ng effort, mag-exert ka talaga ng energy, and nakaka-drain sila. May mga ganong friend na nade-drain ka, or meron din namang mga friend na, alam yun, kahit mag-call kayo ng matagal, hindi ka mapapagod. Kahit wala kayong pag-usapan, magkasama lang kayo, hindi ka mapapagod. Pero alam yung, may mapapag-usapan kayo at some point. And gaya nito, call ko siya ngayon, and wala, naka-video call lang siya ngayon. Naka-mute nga ako ngayon pero, ayan, nandyan lang siya. Pinapanood niya ako, may ginagawa siya sa sarili niya. And that's okay. That's okay. I'm not spending any energy, pero that's okay. 'Di ba? Yung social battery ko kasi is not like it used to be, na sobrang high level talaga ng social battery. Pero ngayon kasi I want to be on my own na talaga. Dito na din siguro papasok yung cutting off people or cutting ties with the friends that you used to have. I believe na marami sa atin na gustong mag-cut off people or friends from high school since nafe-feel natin na it doesn't work anymore. Sa totoo lang. There are a lot of people minsan na nag-aaya sa akin. I don't hate them. I don't hate having company. But I just want to keep my own company na wala ina-exert na effort. Minsan kasi merong iba talaga na, tara na, let's go, minsan lang to. I say no. I say no talaga, sorry, pero dito lang ako. May gagawin ako. Kasi it's like self-betrayal if pumayag ka or if you go to these places with that person, even if labag naman talaga sa loob mo na sumama sa kanya kasi napapagod ka or you feel like you need to exert a lot of effort and energy. I feel like I am betraying myself. The ultimate betrayal is self-betrayal. Alam mo yun, ayaw mo na magsisi in the end na sana pala hindi na lang ako sumama. Sana pala nagstay na lang ako dito sa bahay. Ayun nga, cutting off people or cutting ties with people or low-key cutting them off. I say na it's not a bad thing to cut people off or to low-key cut people off kasi you're just thinking about yourself. Minsan kasi may times talaga na like last 2 months, ginawa ko siya talaga. Kasi may mga nakikita ako na, alam mo yun, stories, my day sa Facebook and IG na ayoko na lang ding makita. They're happy in their stories and everything. And I'm not bitter about that. I'm happy for them. Pero I think hindi ko naman na kailangang malaman pa kung ano yung nangyayari sa buhay nila because I don't get to say anything on what's happening in their life. Gets niyo ba? Nahirapan ako i-explain siya. Hindi ko siya ma-explain in a way na magigets siya agad. Pero we all have that judgment in our mind at some point. Alam mo yun, may mga nakikita akong stories na Something like cringe. And I know a lot of people does that. I do, because I'm not perfect. And yung ginagawa ko minsan sa mga ganung bagay is, lalo na if hindi ko sila kakilala, minsan ina-unfriend ko. Minsan, minumute ko yung stories. Or minsan, if sa IG, if hindi ko naman siya ganun ka-close or ganun kakilala, unfollow, then remove follower. In-unfollow ko, tapos hindi ko ni-remove follower. Ang kapal na mukha ko. Minsan kasi ganun yung thinking ng iba na, in-unfollow, kuwari ako, may nag-unfollow sa akin, pero hindi ako ni-remove follower. Automatically isipin, ay, naghahanap lang ng followers. Kaya, minsan ang ginagawa ko is, unfollow, remove follower. Bukod sa unfollowing, nire-remove follower ko sila because I don't think na interested din sila sa buhay ko or sa nangyayari sa buhay ko. And I think din na hindi na nila kailangan pang makita yung story ko or the things that is happening in my life. Kasi nasa iba't ibang parte or point na kami ng life namin to see the updates in our lives. Gets? Di ko talaga alam kung paano ko siya i-explain. Pero that's the logic, okay? That's the logic na I don't care what's happening in your life right now. I'm happy for your achievements. I'm happy on the things that you're achieving right now. And same as mine, you don't get to say anything about my life. And I hope you're happy with what I'm achieving. I hope you're happy on what's happening in my life, the positive things that is happening in my life. That's it. Other than that, wala na. It's just, hindi ko naman buhay yan para pakelman. And I don't want any updates on your life anymore. And I think it's something na hindi pinag-uusapan lagi because a lot of people take this negatively. But I think it's also for your mental health. Alam mo yun, mas okay na walang siyang nakikita na update sa life mo. Mas okay na wala ka nakikita na update sa life niya. Especially if those people are the people that you hate. It's just that, alam mo yun, like, mafe-feed lang yung hate mo. Yun yung bin-workout ko talaga since last year na, oh, if wala naman akong kailangang sabihin about sa life ng tao na to, unfollow. I don't want to see their lives anymore or what's happening in their lives anymore. May it be positive, may it be negative. I don't have anything to say about it anymore. Unfollow. And I think that's another thing na hindi napapag-usapan or hindi masyadong open yung ibang tao na pag-usapan or alam mo yun, like isipin na if someone unfollowed you or removed you as a follower or unfriended you, it doesn't automatically means na hate ka nung tao na yun or ayaw na sa'yo nung tao na yun. It's just that sometimes the people that is doing this to you just wants peace or just wants their lives to be, alam mo yun, like matahimik na and lumayo sa mundo ng social media because social media is very, very chaotic. Social media is very chaotic talaga. There's a lot of positive things that is happening. There's a lot of negative things that's happening. It's just a matter of perspective talaga on what you will think if someone unfollowed you or someone removed you as a follower. And sometimes, nung una-una, pag may nag-unfollow sa akin, isip-isip ko na, kapal naman ang mukha mo. Bakit mo, para i-unfollow ako? Sino ka ba? And you didn't even remove me as a follower. 'Di ba? Even me, I experienced that. And that is what I'm working on right now. Yung mga ganong bagay na, if you unfollowed me, okay. If you didn't remove me as your follower, it's fine. I'll just unfollow you if nakita ko na you're not following me anymore. Maybe there is a reason na in-unfollow ako ng tao na yon. And probably there's a good reason kung bakit in-unfollow ako ng tao na yon. Maybe ayaw na niyang makita yung mga pinopost ko. Maybe toxic yung mga pinopost ko or very negative yung mga sinishare ko. And that's okay. It's on them, not mine. And they have a reason on doing that. It's just that it's a matter of perspective kung paano mo siya iti-take. Would you take what he or she did negatively or positively? That's it. I really believe in perspective talaga. It's just a matter of perspective on how you will take things na nangyayari sa life mo. Another thing na very, very, talaga is how you're outgrowing a lot of your friends. Especially pag nasa circle of friends mo. That's another thing. You're outgrowing your circle of friends. Maybe not all of them, but almost all of them. Na you used to be like a family. You used to be like brothers or sisters. But now, alam mo yun, very malayo na kayo sa isa't isa and, your perspective or beliefs or principles in life doesn't align anymore and that's okay. This is something na ginawa ko, I think last month or last month. There's a lot of issues. Ayoko na siyang i-deepen pa pero there's a lot of issues in our, circle dati na ganon. And we're okay, honestly. Naging okay naman. Pero, alam mo yun, habang tumatagal, ang tagal din namin hindi nag-usap-usap, something like that, I realized na we are really outgrowing each other. I know that we're outgrowing each other. Yung ginawa ko to, this is the very first time na ginawa ko to, and probably the last time that I will be doing it. Sana. And it takes a lot of courage to do this. There's no bad blood eh. It's just that I know to myself na na-outgrow na namin yung isa't isa. I took the courage na gumawa ng message or a closure message to send to that specific person. And alam mo yun, habang ginagawa ko siya, very sad kasi nagpa-flashback yung mga memories, all the good times, all the bad times. And alam mo yun, ang tagal naming naging magkaibigan. But I feel like I need to end it na talaga because nothing's the same anymore. It will never be the same. Why? Because nagkameron na ng lamat in the friendship, in the circle. So, I know to myself na it will not work out anymore. So, put an end to it. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. Lalo na kung alam mo sa sarili mo na it will never work out. Things will never be the same. And doesn't mean na kinat off ko tong person na to is I'm better than her or him. Maybe they did grow up, they leveled up, but in a different way. Maybe they matured, but in a different way. And that's fine. Hindi naman kailangan palagi same kami ng beliefs, principles. Hindi naman kailangan palagi na pag nag-mature kami, same na kami ng beliefs, same na kami ng principles. It's just that we have different environments and different people na nakakasama, na nakaka-interact, and those people shapes us. If nasa magkaiba tayong environment, nasa magkaiba tayong people or circle or community, it's natural na, alam mo, magdi-drift apart tayo. And it's fine. I really believe that it's fine. And some people come, some people go. It's inevitable. Hindi mo siya mapipigilan. And it's fine. Ayun, dun din pumapasok yung tinatawag nilang, there are friends for a season. Maybe it's just the season na high school and college. And after that, wala na. No one tells you that it's okay. But it's okay. Kasi eventually, you will realize na ang dami kong natutunan sa tao na to. Ang dami kong realizations or things na nagawa with this person na na-enjoy ko and taught me a lot of things in life. Yun yung masaya din talaga na part sa friendship. You learn a lot of things. Alam mo yun, ang dami kong natutunan from the good things, from the bad things. And very thankful ako sa kanya. Very thankful ako sa kanila na nakasama ko sila for almost, I think, 9 years? 8 years? I will always be grateful to them na yon nakasama ko sila. I think kay Tupac to na sinabi niya na just because you lost me as a friend doesn't mean you gained me as an enemy. I still want to see you eat, just not at my table. I am very happy na nasa much better place na tong person na to and alam mo yun, mas better sa past niya. I think our time has ended. Our season has ended. And doesn't mean na nag-end na yung season natin is I don't want to see you grow. I don't want to see you get better or achieve a lot of things in life. Maybe we're not friends anymore, pero know that I will still be happy sa achievements mo. I will still be happy sa mga bagay na nangyayari sa'yo, sa mga positive things na nangyayari sa'yo. Basically, it's my perspective lang on the quote na sinabi ni Tupac, it's gonna be fine. You'll still see or you will still meet a lot of people. Even if nangyari, kunwari, sa akin, yung gano'n na someone cut me off, someone na very dear to me, someone na ang tagal ko nang nakasama, I hope so, na hindi ko siya i-take negatively. I will be sad, honestly, and siguro magmumukmuk ako for some time, pero at the end of the day, we will always be okay. Sabi ko nga kanina, it's just a matter of perspective. So maybe someone cut me off because I am not helping anymore. Maybe I'm being toxic na, or we're already drifting apart, or we're not on the same page anymore, and it's okay. It's okay to lose friends, lalo na tumatanda tayo. In your 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, or late 20s, I feel like habang tumatagal, uunti at uunti talaga yung mga kaibigan mo, and habang tumatagal, dun mo talaga makikita kung sino talaga yung mag-i-stay sa'yo. Dun mo talaga makikita kung sino ba yung magiging totoo sa'yo, sino yung tatagal, or sino yung mag-i-stay sa'yo kahit na nakita na nila yung bad side mo, they still choose na magstay and to help you become better. I really love those kind of person na hindi natatakot na i-call out ka because I truly believe na if someone or if your friend called you out privately, okay, privately to, I really believe na that person called you out privately to help you become better so that hindi mo na maulit yung ginawa mong ganon or yung ginawa mong negative na yun. I really believe na sobrang sayang magkameron ng ganong kaibigan because in that, you will know na genuine talaga yung intention sa'yo ng friend na yon. Gusto kanyang mag-improve in life. That's it. And, ayun, to all my friends na ganon and to all... Sige! Tapusin nyo muna yung tiktilaok nyo! And ayun, to all my friends na ganon and to all my friends na nag-stay pa rin even if they're seeing my bad side and calling me out for that, I am really grateful to all of you. And ayun, ang dami ko natututunan sa inyo. And there is also this one person na one time nakakall ko siya. I mean, lagi kami nagko-call pero may one time na nag-call kami for a moment. Pero yung moment din is almost 1 hour. And may pinag-usap, this is Karil. Ayun, may napag-usapan kami na very, alam mo yun, very mature yung usap namin. Like, pag magkasama kami ng face-to-face, hindi namin siya mapapag-usapan. Pero same pala kami lang iniisip. Same kami lang iniisip. One time nag-call kami na ayun. Alam mo yun, yung parang nadala ka lang emosyon ng, sa friends, parang nasa circle kayo, nagkakatuwa, nagbibiroan. And may nasabi ka na biro na very insensitive talaga. Na, nalabas mo na siya and you realize na, ay, insensitive siya. Ala, very, pala, nakaka-offend pala yung sinabi ko. After 1 hour, after 2 hours, or pag-uwi mo, doon ka magre-reflect na, shucks, mali siya. I love those kind of people na conscious sila or alam nila na yung nagawa nila is mali. I think that is what you call guilty conscience. Na, that is very wrong of me. That is very wrong of me. And I really love those people kasi alam mo yun, doon mo makikita na conscious sila, aware sila sa sarili nila or sa sariling actions nila na, alam mo yun, kind of empathetic. May isip nila minsan na, oh, what if sa akin ginawa yun or sa akin sinabi yun? Magagalit ako. Something like that. Very thankful ako na may mga ganong friends ako na aware sila na mali pala yung ginawa nila or mali pala yung sinabi nila or nabanggit nila. And yun kasi yung mga type of people na alam mong open sila for growth. I really think na alam mo, mas madali kang mag-grow and mas mapapadali yung buhay mo. Because you know how to fix yung pagkakamali. Meron kang accountability. Yeah, that's it. Accountability from the things that you have done. May it be good, may it be bad. First time ko siyang nakinig sa friend ko na yon. And I was so happy nung sinabi niya yon. Like, girl! Sa utak ko talaga, sa isip-isip ko talaga, sabi ko, I am so proud of you. Yan. I am so proud of her. I am so proud of her talaga. First time ko nakinig na like vocally na yun, na-guilty siya sa ginawa niya and na-realize niya. Kasi meron akong isa pang friend na laging ka dito pero never ko yun nakinig pa. And I also love that person. Kasi isa siya sa mga tao na nakaka-deep talks ko lagi. Kasi like malapit lang talaga siya. Like sa akin. And that is it for today's episode. A few takeaways lang siguro from this episode is to never be scared of cutting people off or cutting ties with the friends na hindi na talaga nag-work or the people na you don't have the same beliefs anymore or the same principles. And another thing is protektahan niyo yung peace of mind nyo. If it's for your mental health, it's okay to unfollow, remove follower, and unfriend people na very toxic and is not helping your mental health anymore. Hey fam! If you have any ideas or topic suggestions, you can message me on my Instagram at cj.sia. And I'm also inviting you to subscribe to my YouTube channel, CJ Sia, kasi nagpo-post ako ng contents doon. All the links of the said account will be on the description below. Bye!